25 craziest glitches in Fortnite history. Starting with the jiggle physics, because when the Season 6 Battle Pass included a skin named Calamity, this became the first skin that Fortnite had ever released to have these kinds of physics, since whenever you emoted, you'd see this. And this was one of the most embarrassing glitches, so Fortnite had to instantly patch it, and let everyone know that they fixed it. Though that wasn't really harmful compared to brutes, because they were already overpowered enough when they were first added. But what made these things 10 times worse was that they would randomly go invisible from time to time.
Did that kid just go? What? It's invisible!
And no one even knew the reason behind this, but I feel like this might have been something Epic secretly added to them on purpose. The off-road tires glitch also had to be one of the funniest Fortnite glitches that I've seen in a while, because back in Chapter 3 Season 1, the off-road tires became broken completely out of nowhere. Because you could throw these at any item to yeet the item. And it was one of the funniest yet most broken glitches ever. We had a ton of creative XP lobbies back in Chapter 3 Season 1, because you had nearly hundreds of YouTubers making videos of maps that you could use to quickly level up and get free XP with at the start of Chapter 3. And players were using these maps to rack up millions of XP, but it seems like Epic put an end to that this season. Then there's one glitch none of you watching will remember, but first, let's talk about Tfue destroying tilted towers. Because back in Chapter 1 Season 6, Tfue was messing around in creative ways and randomly found a glitch that would destroy buildings in seconds just from a few steps. Then I want to know how you even discover something like this anyway. He made flying quad crashers pretty popular too, because when they first dropped, these players found a little exploit that would have let you fly these things around the entire map. If you did it right, just look at the results. Good thing they fixed this when they returned, though. There's one more glitch Tfue found that only OGs will remember, but let's look at this.
Just kill yourself with the sting bomb. As soon as you're about to get knocked, use the shadow stone, right? So I'm going to show you. I'm using the shadow stone. After I'm going to get knocked, be completely invisible, and you can use the gun.
Yeah, the shadow stones were so broken that they had a glitch that allowed players to become permanently invisible for the whole game. And the players had guns while they were invisible, so talk about overpowered! Rift to go shotgun eliminations had to be pros' favorite glitch of all time, because when rifts were introduced, players found a glitch that allowed them to easily rack up on some free kills. Since if you ran up to a player, rifted them with the item, then pulled out your shotgun and spammed the trigger, you would have had a free elimination. So yeah, I'm glad this is never gonna return. In Chapter 2 Season 4, the free win glitch with the Stark robots was a huge problem that players did not expect, because if you knocked out one of the robots that hacked it, then eliminated yourself before the hacked robot would die, it would trick the system out and you would share the win with the last player. It was a pretty clever glitch, but the Slurpy Swamp free win glitch was just straight up annoying. Because when Chapter 2 launched, players found out that you could have gotten free health all game just from camping in the healing water and eating fish. And you had players doing this all game to get free wins, which was so annoying because you literally just couldn't do anything about it either. Then there have been a ton of item duplication glitches, but there was one so broken that allowed players to have hundreds of floppers, chug jugs, basically any healable item that they wanted. But this is one of those glitches that was so overpowered it would have gotten you banned, so that's why I probably have never seen anyone doing them in your lobbies. In Chapter 2, Season 3, we also got Kit, and this is one of those skins with the built-in emote, and I'm sure you remember this. So any skin you wanted could have been used with Kit's built-in emote, and as you can see, it was pretty disturbing because some skins glitched out way worse than others. Yeah, Season 3 was pretty broken, because you could also glitch into vaults without needing a keycard during that season, and right after they patched one method to do it, players quickly found other ways to do it. Then I think it sucked because, it actually took away the whole point of vaults for a moment. During the device event at the end of Season 3, some players glitched out and randomly got pulled into first-person mode. Just check this out. It honestly looks so clean, you almost can't even tell that it's a glitch. And I think this is something that Fortnite should, actually think about adding to the game. Some players really do want a first-person feature, well, why not? And do you remember crouch peeking? Since this is one of those glitches that I'm assuming only OGs remember. Because over 4 years ago, this was a massive part of the meta. Doing this allowed players to shoot players through builds without even being seen. Then Tfue was the one who discovered this glitch. But let's look at the shark attack glitch, or bug, I don't even know what to call it. Because lately players have been getting launched about thousands of miles if a shark bites one of the vehicles. Just look at this.
Oh my god!
And it happens with tanks too. I'm not even joking. Epic, just remove sharks or something at this point. Speaking of flying vehicles, we got shopping carts in Chapter 1 Season 4, and since these were the first vehicles that Fortnite ever added into the game, they were really glitchy. The best example of this being the flying bug.
Mira el mapa! ¡Se está mirando el mapa! ¡Se está mirando el mapa! ¡Se está! ¡Mira el mapa!
This wasn't even the worst thing, since some players got stuck in this animation all game when they were trying to use the shopping cart. Rocket riding is a glitch as well, if you didn't know. Because when Fortnite first dropped, players found out how to rocket ride, and it just wasn't meant to be in the game. But this is something Fortnite didn't really care about, so they decided to just leave it in the game. And it caught on so well that they even dropped a rocket riding emote. There was some pretty wild stuff you could do in Chapter 1 Season 9, due to the launch of creative mode just a couple seasons earlier. Because people found all types of glitches when they first introduced this mode. But the biggest one was a glitch people found out that would make your character extremely huge or extremely small. So basically, you could become Ant-Man or Godzilla in Fortnite. Glitch King found a pretty cool, or should I say overpowered, glitch last season that allowed you to instantly revive players in no time, instantly. Because if you did the glitch right, you legit could have revived knocked players with the click of a button. It doesn't even stop there though, because this worked with rebooting knocked players. Good thing this got patched quickly. In Chapter 2 Season 5, players found out that the 0 point would give you health and shield if you entered it. And when they noticed, players, of course, found a way to exploit it. Since it became known that the 0 point could heal you faster than the final storm could kill you, players took advantage of this to get free wins. Obviously. Flying boats and cars also have to be talked about. Because when boats were introduced into the game, YouTubers and streamers were trolling around with these items and they found a way to fly boats. But it doesn't stop there, because players did the exact same thing when Ferraris were added. Does anyone know what's up with Fortnite and these flying vehicles? I don't. Double Pump and Pump Sniper were also among the most broken and popular glitches in Fortnite. Because you could literally snipe people across the map at one point in time by using a shotgun. They eventually patched this, but Double Pump didn't get patched until a few seasons later, since you had so many players complaining about how overpowered it was. Speed farming was another glitch many players might not remember. Because back in the earlier days of Fortnite, there were a few methods people used to double your pickaxe speed to get materials faster. Players would do this by swapping weapons or emoting between each pickaxe swing to mine materials at double the speed. And Tfue is the one who found this glitch as well. Under the map glitches have to make the list as well, especially since these glitches have been in the game forever. But the worst ones have to be when cheaters glitch under the map and still can do damage to players without even being seen. But it's a good thing Fortnite instantly patches these whenever they're discovered. And before you go, make sure you subscribe. Peace.